All right, welcome to Black Fam Podcast. I'm Willis.
And I am Williams. And welcome again this week to this rendition, episode 4 of Black Fam. We'd like to welcome our guests.
Yeah, we'd like to welcome our guests to the show.
All right. Hey, everybody. This is Topaz Sampson. I'm happy to be on the show today and, talk to these guys. So let's do it.
Yeah, so let's do it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So we wanted to thank our guests for coming on to the show. We want to thank our fans for listening to all of our episodes. This is episode number 4, so we're trucking right along, and we appreciate y'all for supporting us because without y'all, we are nothing. So, nothing. All right, so let's go ahead and introduce our guest, Topaz. Tell them your name, tell them where you're from, and tell them what you do.
All right. So like I said, I'm Topaz Sampson. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York. Yep, all day. Let's do it. And actually today is Biggie's anniversary when he was.
R.I.P. to Biggie.
Yeah, so we got to do it one time. CK.
Yeah.
But I should let you guys know I'm originally from the Caribbean. I was born in Guyana.
Okay.
Came over here when I was 2 years old, but I'm Brooklyn raised, and I love that place to death. But right now I'm here in Houston. I'm a first-year psychiatry resident at Baylor College of Medicine. Love what I do. I'm just enjoying the field and excited to get to, explore Houston and see what it's all about.
Yeah. And so, let's go ahead and segue into being a good doctor.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah. So one of the things that, I constantly think about when I think doctors, I don't think about too many black people. And I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
Because most of my doctors over the years have either been white, have either been, Indian, Asian, and I feel like there's not enough. I would say there's not enough black people that have their own practice that we have exposure to that. So, and I don't know if Troy can kind of agree to that, or if he's had any of.
I can agree to it right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I know that's real.
Yeah.
Phil.
All right, so psychiatry.
Okay. So psychiatry is a beautiful field. It's where I get to dissect someone's mind.
Okay.
And really understand what's going on with them. Typically, patients that I see, they suffer from things like depression, anxiety, schizophrenia.
Okay.
They may have personality disorders. And we treat these things through medication management, but also through therapy.
Okay.
And I'm really excited to get into this field and be an advocate for mental health and mental illness because y'all know, in our community, this is not something that's really openly discussed. Most people are like, Uncle John, he just is like that.
Or it's drugs.
You need to go to church and pray. Yeah, you can pray, but you can also come see a psychiatrist and we can, pray about the medication because sometimes there are, and this has been proven, there can be chemical imbalances that lead people to have dysfunctions act a certain way. And you mentioned drugs. We also treat patients who have addiction or withdrawing. So I see a lot of drug abuse. A lot of traumas in their past, sexual or physical, and it's really a beautiful field. I'm very excited to just get into it and be an advocate for patients.
Yeah, because you're kind of like at the beginning stages, right? Well, as far as
in terms of training, and so the residency is 4 years. Specialty, for example. Let's see, internal medicine is 3 years, surgery is 5, so it just depends on the specialty and how long the level of training is. But psychiatry is 4 years, so I'm just starting, but I'm excited to do this, so let's go.
Yeah, that's perfect. We might have to wrap it up very soon because we're kind of close to the 5:30 mark. We do 2 things on our show, and one is called the Assist. Which is an opportunity for you to really throw out either a tool or something that you do on your daily that really gets you going, that gets you to be positive, to motivate yourself. And then the next thing that we're going to do in the next segment, and we're going to try to be as brief as possible, is create the world. Just maybe a quote that you may have. So if you want to bring out your phone and grab a quote that you normally have, or something, or a proverb that you normally go by, or that something that you kind of reference, that's kind of what we do. So we'll start out with the Assist, and then we'll go into the create the world.
Okay. For all you guys listening out there, I like to think that I'm no special, no different than anybody else. Yeah. The only difference is that I just had a goal and I worked hard and I saw it through. Yeah. So you can do it too, but you know, you really want to make sure that you have a great self-image and think positively of yourself, because what you reflect is how people treat you. So, you know, first thing in the morning you get up, and I do this daily, you know, look in the mirror and just say, you know, you got it. Like, you rock. You can do this. Yeah. Like, you can do whatever you put your mind to. You know, do you guys curse on here?
Yeah, we
okay, you're the shit.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Right.
Like, look yourself in the eyes. Yeah. You're the shit.
Yeah.
And that's how you need to start your day.
Okay.
And I think just positive affirmations are really important. So just know that you can do it. And there are people out here doing what you want to do. Are at that place you want to be. So all you have to do is just speak to people, network, let people know what you want to do, and I promise you, there's someone who looks like you, acts like you, who's doing what you want to do. You just have to put it out there in the universe. And reach out for help. I have had many mentors along the way. I didn't do this by myself at all.
I love that you touched on that mentor.
Oh, that's big, and I try to let people know my story to inspire them. Like I said, I grew up on food stamps, on SSI, and I say that openly to encourage others to know that you can do it too. Okay. Just wake up in the morning and let yourself know that you're the shit and you can do it. So.
Well, thank you guys for listening to this week's rendition. Please, I encourage you guys. We didn't have any listener emails this week. Please hit us up on blackfampodcast@gmail.com. So we can interact with you guys, so we can hear from you guys. Also, we have a survey. We're going to post a link to that as well. I ask that you guys kind of take a quick second just to answer 6 questions or so, just so we can know, how we're doing, and some feedback from you guys. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, and we will see y'all next week. So as we end, we're going to go ahead and give you all the Create the World of Motivation for this week, and hopefully you use that and you run with it. So I'll start out, and then whoever want to take the mic after that, and then we'll wrap up with a third person, okay? So my quote is from Charles Swindoll, and Charles says, "Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it." Okay?
All right, I got one. Here we go. Just be the change in the world that you want to see. I don't know, a lot of people complain, like, I don't like this, I don't like that, but she was like this. Well, change it, do it, be about it. So go for it.
And that which comes easily departs easily. That which comes with struggle will remain. Success is predetermined, failure is inevitable, sexy is optional, persistence is key. You just gotta believe. And believe in yourself. And Black Fam.
All right, Black Fam. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Topaz. Thank you, listeners.
Oh, can I just shout out my Instagram?
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, yeah, we didn't do that. Go ahead. I'm gonna cut that in.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I just want to continue to inspire people. I love taking pictures and just let people know, see what I do, and know that you can do it too. So feel free to follow me at Dr. Paz, DRPAZ. There we go.
Oh, that's simple.
All social platforms, or just one in particular?
Oh, it's just Instagram.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, I'm pretty sure from Instagram they can find you on any other social media.
It's not a lot of topazes. So
you're right, it's not. But then again, it is a stone or jewel, right?
It is.
So they can become very common.
I know, but you see my face, so it's like, okay, that's her, but just DRPAZ.
Okay. All right. And you can